My name is Amir Bangura. I graduated from Goldey-Beacom College in May of 2021 with my degree in English with a concentration in literary studies. Upon immediately getting that degree, I knew that I wanted to go into teaching, but didn't realize how exactly I would do that. So I applied for Teach for America immediately upon graduating. They placed me in special education in Idaho and gave me a few days to accept my offer, which I obviously did. I packed up my things, moved to Caldwell, Idaho, where I now am a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade special education ELA teacher here at Jefferson Middle School. I definitely knew that teaching was what I wanted to do prior to coming to GBC. Even before I had applied to any college, I knew that I was going to college to become a teacher. I just didn't realize how it would all shake down, but I was like, that's the inevitable goal. How I get there is another question. But upon getting to Goldey and meeting specifically Dr. Wheeling and Dr. Worden, and sort of seeing these tangible evidences of what I believe was English teaching excellence, having those two as the pillars that I could base my standards of comparison off of. A really big turning point for me was the fall 2020 semesters. When we came back and our classes were virtual, there was a literary criticism class I took with Dr. Wheeling. And in that class, there was only maybe 7 or 8 students, and then Dr. Wheeling being the one professor. And I vividly remembered not missing a single class and actually being kind of upset that the class was over. I'm like, wait, are you serious? Time's up already? Oh, we have to wait another 2 days to come back and continue these discussions again. And I think back to that so specifically because I'm this is, if I had to define what school is or what it should be this class. Reading up on literary criticisms was enjoyable in itself, but actually being able to put it together and apply it to our own personal lives, the way that Dr. Wheeling facilitated her class. She's like, okay, it's not enough to just have this criticism. Think about how this criticism pertains to your lives and your work and your existences. And contextualizing that information in that way, for me, I think was the most concrete thing I took from Goldey about the kind of teacher I want to be. So I think that's the one sort of tangible thing I took from Goldey. What did that professor do to get me to buy in? And how can I use that to get my students to buy in?